What do you do for a living?
I don't work.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
So, but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free. My food is free. My mom's a homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video here today from Cosmic Verse titled "Women Are Done with Working," apparently. It looks like modern women are fed up with the womanist lie. They don't want to work jobs like men, but it might be a little bit too late for them. Today's video was suggested to me by Matrix of Madness. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comments, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own thoughts and comments, and let's jump right into the video.
I am so tired of being a strong, independent woman girl boss. I want to pretend like I don't know how to put air in my tires, pretend like I don't know that there's no such thing as premium air, and I never want to touch another doorknob. I want to be in my soft girl era.
This'll just hurt your chances with guys, saying you're just going to pretend to be ignorant just to get men to do things for you. You can be as masculine as possible. Men are still going to want to help you if you are just pleasant to be around.
You know what? Put me back in the kitchen. Grab me by my apron, respectfully, and put me back in the kitchen. Because equal pay, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, down. They didn't tell us, women, you can finally have a credit card, but you're gonna have to change your own tire. But you're gonna have to be an entrepreneur. But you're gonna have to learn to pay your taxes. No.
What's funny about women not being allowed to have credit cards is that they weren't allowed to have it because they weren't allowed to have debt and were still able to buy whatever they wanted because it was the man's money.
Let me bake a nice goddamn sourdough. Because men used to build buildings, and now what are they? No. I didn't do equal pay for... No.
What the hell is that referring to? What even is this gesture?
I am not an independent woman. I do not care. Like, I make my own money, I have my own goals, but that doesn't mean I'm independent. Like, I need my man. I need to be, like, feminine in my relationship. Leave me out of that feminist. I am independent. I am not.
You know, my husband comes, he eats. I pick up his plate when he's done eating. That's something people are so surprised to know. He does not pick up his own plate. For, like, some of my American friends who see it, they're a little taken aback. Like, can't he pick up his own plate?
I think the American notion of relationships is, like, equality.
I do push women empowerment, but I'm like, I am not alone. My husband covers this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he covers me. And so if someone breaks in my house in the middle of the night, it's not me getting up.
I'm not going for...
This is what a lot of women refuse to acknowledge. Clothes, food, a home, decorations, luxuries. The man is buying with his own money. You are living like a queen, essentially, but these types of women would look at that type of situation and say that she's the one who's settling down.
Serious question here. Are there men out there who are genuinely really kind, like to do things for you, like to take care of you, without expecting things in return? And by expecting things in return, I don't mean like certain favors or like, I guess, expecting like kind of returns. I mean like expecting you not to complain about anything, not to get upset about things, or like, yeah, like not expecting you to act a certain way. Does that exist?
Yes, that's your average man, but as we've seen many times on the channel, those men get used and are used or outright ignored. What this individual is asking are there any top 1% of men that are like this?
Listen, I completely get women's rights. I get it. We wanted equality. You know, we just wanted to be seen as a human. Where y'all brought in the part where we had to work too? I'm sorry. Put me back in the kitchen. We were joking. This was all just a scheme to see if you guys would listen. Y'all listened a little too hard. put me back in the kitchen. Because are y'all all right? Why did you think that we would want to live to work? That's a man's job. And honestly, if I could go back in the day, all of those women that had those them little things up would have got knocked over. Cause sweetie, are you dumb? And then on top of that, they have the audacity to not even be alive to see the damage that they caused. I'm over it.
What these women fail to realize is that women have always worked in some capacity. What she and a lot of these types of women want are slaves to take care of her 24/7 while doing nothing in return. Women have always worked, just in a different way.
People will be like, find a job you love and you won't work a day in your life. I just don't want to work. Shut the fuck up.
I've been working so much, like every single day. I can't even stay at my beach house with my family. Like, I am never able to do anything anymore.
I'm about to piss off all of the feminists in the world. Why did we ever make it a thing that women have to go into the workforce? I was thinking pretty hard about this, and I was actually just talking to one of my best friends, and I think that I would be A-okay if I never, ever had to step foot into the workplace ever again. I'm not like big into the whole cooking thing and cleaning thing, but if somebody came to me and was like, I will allow you to stay home if you just clean the house, if you cook me a nice little dinner here and there, you take care of the dogs, you take care of our future kids. That's pretty appealing. And like, I totally get the other end of the spectrum where like, you don't want to be reliant on somebody else. But with the amount of hours that everybody has to work and the minimal benefits that we actually get nowadays, I mean, I'm pretty ready to be somebody's at this point.
Yeah, these women do not have any talents or skills that men are actually looking for. Can you cook? No. Can you clean? Not very well. Do you want kids? I just want to enjoy my 20s and maybe aim for kids in my 30s. You provide nothing that a maid and a surrogate mother cannot.
Listen, whoever decided that we had to work to live, your mom's a hoe. I know I'm not homeless, but still, I hate it and it's ghetto.
Hey.
Hi, how is it?
It's amazing, but wait, can you talk for a sec?
Where are all the single men between the ages of 35 and 45 who are also seeking a relationship? Where y'all hanging out?
Those men at that age and the ones who are still single are, to be honest, rather done with being used by modern women. Oftentimes they've been divorced or ripped off and things like this, so a lot of them will just say, no thank you, I want nothing to do with you, and they're just going to go their own way.
Go ahead, so we're continuing, right? Where you don't need me? You said you needed beans to finish your cooking? Go jump for it. Go, jump for it. Jump for it. Get it? You don't need me, right?
Can we all collectively agree that it's not that we hate our jobs, we just don't want to work? Because I don't. And I know that y'all don't either. Like, who wants to work and exchange your time for money to do something that you probably hate for the next, depending on how old you are, 30, 40, 50 years with the way that things are going? Like, can we all just like say that we really just don't want to work? Like, I want to do something that I enjoy and also make money. I don't want to clock in for somebody else to make somebody else's business successful and hate my life. So can we all just say what that is? Coming back from a holiday break, I always see these videos like, I fucking hate my job. No, yeah, you do hate your job, but you also hate working. Just like, that's just what it is. We've been so conditioned to feel like we have to be working, we have to be doing this in order to support ourselves and be like a contributing member to this society. But like, it sucks. I don't care. I don't want to work. Sorry.
Well, unfortunately, if everybody decided not to work, life would be very difficult, and again, women back in the day still worked. She just wants people to work for her so that she doesn't have to. These types of women are not traditional, they are just lazy and they want you to be their slave.
I was with somebody that I did not really like.
I think I was in it for the wrong reasons, and he was just a total bodybuilding bro, and I think I already knew deep down that he wasn't good for me. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't even want to give him the time of day, because this guy actually ended up single-handedly ruining and destroying some friendships that I had with some of my closest guy friends. That's fine. Like, I was cheated on by somebody who already gave me so many red flags.
You weren't attracted to him in the first place and had red flags you knew and identified, but still dated him. Yeah, this is what men mean when they say you should have picked a better man, and the relationship failing was your fault. You are actively shooting yourself in the foot.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Being an independent woman. It's often a trauma response, and we're wired to connect and receive support.
Y'all, this ain't it. This ain't it. This whole working every day, like, and to be broke. Like, this ain't it. I can't.
You know why a lot of guys can't stand talking to their wife?
Why?
Is because it's not really talking. There goes that old saying, right? Happy wife, happy life. Make sure you learn how to apologize for no reason. Just sit there and nod your head. Like, I hear that joke and like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. And then I hear like the faith-based stuff. Well, the Bible says that you've got to be the man in the house. You have to show the most patience. Why? Why can't we show the same patience? Why can't we respect each other the same? Why do I have to do
your logic
more?
on that.
You guys generationally complain and make huss and fusses about all these things, and then men have to just like succumb to whatever emotions you guys are going through. You want a safe place to talk to me? Don't talk at me.
Happy wife, happy life is a saying that goes back many, many years, and it just says, screw men and their happiness, wants, and goals. Your purpose is to make her happy. Even when men do everything in their power to do so, he still gets cheated on and left anyway. Men are just not having it anymore.
A true man, a real man, they don't wait to be asked. They may hear that you have an appointment and they may just offer you a credit card or give you a wage recurringly.
Shut up, bitch!
Women are honestly, just because we have that independence now, and like now we know like we don't have to depend on a man to get the things that we need or that we want. Now they're just doing what men, used to do or considered do to women, you know, in a sense of like cheating or like, not necessarily cheating, but like just
dating multiple people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
getting
now,
a roster.
Having a team.
Having a team. What guy can I call for food today?
Yes, women are trying to act like men, and this isn't new or a conspiracy theory. Look at mainstream media, movies, shows, games, etc. in society, everything, and give me 10 feminine female characters in the last 10 years. It's like listing off 10 good dads in the media. It is very difficult.
I used to have a boyfriend who owned a lot of property across like Surrey, Hampshire and London. Some of them were rented out, some were Airbnbs, and some of them were just empty property. And under the bed, I found some pink blankets and a pink hot water bottle. So I took them to him and I was like, who the frick are these pink things? And why are they in your house? He said, well, I'm actually going to sell this house, and I thought it looked like a bit of a lad's pad, so I just wanted to make it a bit more feminine, so I borrowed some stuff with my mum to put out for viewings. Maybe I'm dumb, but that is the most believable lie anyone has ever told me. Long story short, it actually turned out that they did belong to another woman, and he actually had 2 other girlfriends, 2 other entire lives. I was the third, so they were there first, and those 2 girls both lived in other properties that he owned.
Okay. I know we live in a world where everybody likes to call women lazy for wanting the traditional relationship, but I just feel like, honestly, like...
Because they don't want a traditional relationship. They want a daddy-daughter relationship. Listen to the women in the video. They legit just do not want to work at all. Traditional women worked and had kids, and I guarantee you modern women don't want kids or to do housework.
I want to step into my feminine energy, like I want a man to hold my bags. I want a man to take care of me. Like, I don't want to do everything myself. And as a black woman, we've been told our whole lives that we have to be the strong, independent black woman. And it's like, I don't want to be that all the time. Like, no.
Like, you know, being an adult and like being responsible and like, you know, I want to be taken care of. Like, geez, lady. Holy hell.
Like, I get it, we're the most unprotected and we're the most criticized, so we have to be, but do I have to be that in a relationship though? Like, why can't I have a man that leads? Why can't I have a man that provides and protects for me? I'm retiring the strong, independent black woman. Honestly, I'm tired, okay?
For you to have that type of man, you will actually have to be remotely traditional, but I guarantee you she just will not want to be traditional in any capacity. I'm willing to bet she wants to go to the big city and have a girls' trip, enjoy her 20s, etc. Modern women want to have their cake and eat it too.
After 25 years in corporate America, 20 years married, and 5 years divorced, I've changed my stance on marrying for money. I will be doing that. I want to eat, nap, and have hot sex. I'm bringing nothing else to the table. Now accepting applications.
You're a feminist?
Yeah.
What is the difference between a feminist and a knife?
What sort of a comparison is that? I don't understand.
Threaten to answer.
Yeah.
At least a knife has a point.
Here are 4 reasons on why I will never get a job. Number 1. If I get a job, they will cut off my food stamps. And I'm not gonna fucking risk that shit.
This is the problem of government benefits right here. Not just women, men too, but if you're getting benefits for being poor, you will want to stay poor to get free things. Same thing with marriage. You get a divorce, you take the man's things. Sometimes you don't even have to be married.
How dumb would I be to get a job and then they're either gonna cut my stamps in half or take them away completely? Not gonna happen. Then that means that I have to take out money from my pocket to pay for food. No thanks. Number 2, I am not a morning person. There is no way that you'll see me awake before 11 o'clock. It's just not gonna happen. And that morning traffic is ridiculous. So no, I'd rather be in bed. 3rd reason why I don't work or I'm not gonna ever work is because then I would have to pay bills. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna work just to pay rent, pay utilities. Not gonna happen. My husband could do all that. No thanks. I'd rather spend my money going out, eating, buying stuff, not paying bills. So what's the point of working if I have to waste it on bills? Just not gonna happen. And the 4th reason is because I am allergic to responsibilities. Every time I try, it's just no. I break out in highs. I'm literally allergic to it. I just can't do it. So at the end of the day, why waste energy working when the government sends me checks to live my best life?
The good thing about these videos is that women are exposing themselves and their life's strategy. This is good because men now know who to look out for. Guys, go on ahead and let this woman rot.
What do you do for a living?
I don't work.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
So, but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free, my food is free. My mom's a homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
Health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
So what I'm going to do is give you credit, actually. Bring your child support down. And
Down?
monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 a month.
Nah, what do you mean slightly? You have an actual bum begging for more money, and you're still giving her custody of the kids and having the man pay her. The man should get full custody, and no child support would be needed.
That's it?
Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
These women really use their children as a tool to get more money, and honestly, with that attitude, how did the judge let her get away with anything?
I have had the worst week of my life, and I needed you.
If you are a woman and you are in a relationship with a man that has no money and cannot provide for you fully, and I mean everything you need, such as a house, money to live on, and basically everything you need to be provided for as a woman, hair, makeup, shopping, then you are dating the wrong man. You should only date a man who can fully provide for you.
Unfortunately, a lot of the times, it is just money related and not love related with modern women. You know, there's no love and cherish. I'm not trying to say date a bum, but we know women just want a daddy-daughter relationship. If she can't take care of herself, just go find another woman. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.